All right, hello everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to another episode. It doesn't say it's gone live yet. What?
Am I everybody?
Well, you're one person, but welcome everybody to another episode where today we are in a thinking pack once again. We are in the Asteroid Belt once again. We are trying to get materials once again in order to go to the end once again, and we need to automate barrels. The liquid side of the barrels.
How many once agains is that?
What?
How many once agains is that?
Well, I don't know, but
Then
should I explain
like
it once again?
times again.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll explain it once again. So, we are back once again for another episode. We are in a very water-filled room once again. We are in the Asteroid Belt once again. And once again, we are also trying to automate barrels. We have set up last time the automation of the items down below into these barrels. Basically what these barrels...
4 times.
What?
4 times again.
4 times
How do you
again?
say that in fancy English? Yeah, you said it 4 times. You said once again 4 times, so it's 4 times again.
4 times again?
If it were 3 times, you would say thrice again, but I don't know the fancy word for 4 times again.
Quadra something or other again?
I think quatre is French.
Is it? I have no idea. It's quite possible. But what we do know that we need these barrels to be automated. We're trying to get materials. We're trying to get to the end. And we're also trying to get to Mars at the same time because we have to do them both at the same time.
Taking a while.
Yeah. So we need materials. We're trying to automate these barrels. These barrels give us lots of materials, which is very, very nice. But we need 2 things with these stone barrels. We need liquid and we need items, which we have items set up. We need to get liquid set up. Now, do you know how these barrels work?
What sort of liquid? No.
That is a very good question.
I'm trying to put my ladder inside and it's not working.
Right. They only accept certain types of items. So, if we take, what is it with dust?
Apple?
I think it was, here's what we're trying to do. Dust, so I need water. So I'm going to go get a water bucket. I will be back. Actually, it might be an interesting idea to put an infinite water source in this room. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, actually, we have one right outside the door. Never mind. Never mind. That will be good enough. Okay. Take a look at this. If we put in this chest, put a bunch of dust in that chest, that is the input. Okay? What it should do, if I put water in one of these, it should then, the computer should automatically put the dust in here, turn the water into clay, and then take the clay out into that chest. That's what should happen.
So we put the water in the bucket, in the barrel.
The barrel, yeah.
The bucket of water in the barrel, then it turns into a barrel of water.
That's what should happen. Waiting.
I'm losing all my buckets.
Is your inventory full? We'll come back for that, and hopefully it will have done something. Oh, it just did. Okay. Yeah, see, look. It just took the water.
Huh?
It happened very, very quickly. But it took the dust, put one dust in with that water, turned it into clay, and sent the clay out to here. So this is a fast way to produce clay, but not only clay. It's good for all kinds of things, which is what we need it for. We need, if we look at dust...
Why do we want clay?
Clay is useful for different things. Mostly we want other things. So if we look at fluid plus item transform, okay, here's how this works. We can make clay, we can make netherrack. One of the rules of a thinking pack is no going to the nether, which means netherrack is very difficult to get. But we have lots of redstone and lots of lava. So if we can automate these barrels, then we're good to go. If we can automate these barrels, we can make anything we want. We can make clay, netherrack, endstone, soul sand, slime blocks, more slime blocks, white concrete, all kinds of different colors of concrete, and those are very, very useful. What do we have here? We have skystone also. Skystone is one big thing that we need, because if we're going to automate our storage, then we're going to need applied energistics, which requires a lot of skystone, and we don't want to have to do all that manually. Do
Do
you?
we have to go to the sky? The sky?
No, we already have skystone dust. But yeah, basically we are
Skystone
trying.
dust.
We need to make lots of things. We need to be able to access our items. We have upstairs. Ooh, hello, you got buckets all over the place. You might want to pick those up.
Yeah.
You're making a
I'm
mess
making a
all over my
mess.
base. I invite you into the base, and then you make a mess all over the place.
It's what I'm good at.
That is true. Okay, so as you can see, we have a massive machine to produce items, metals, different things like that. If we go down into the basement, you can see exactly what we have in the basement. We have got the beginnings of a storage system. We want to be able to access this from more places than just the basement, which is where Applied Energistics comes in, digital item storage, if that makes any sense. But here we have a whole lot of stuff. If we look at the diamonds barrel, we have 400, what's that, 480 diamonds it looks like.
Ooh.
Which is very nice.
We're rich.
Yeah, that is 53 diamond blocks. And if we look at a more
if I
plentiful...
steal some of your stuff?
What?
I have a lot of stuff from you.
That is true.
I have... Oh, no, I don't know how many. I have 45 aluminum... Aluminum...
Okay, so... Well, Sleepy Sheepy says aluminum 45 times, because she has 45 aluminum. We are going...
Wait, what?
You said you have 45 aluminum, like... So, while you're saying it 45 times...
It looked like it had multiplied.
Multiply?
But I didn't know that aluminum knew math, so...
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to multiply if you don't know math.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can see, we have 6,000 iron. We have... What's this? 3,000 silver, all kinds of different things. Now, oh, and skystone, we have 1,700 skystone. I thought we had a lot more than that. I'm confused. But anyway, the point is that when we go to the end, we can't get back to the asteroid belt. The only place we can go from there is to the overworld. And we don't have a rocket that's tier 3, so we'll have to go back to Mars first before we get to the asteroid belt. So basically go to the end, to the overworld, to the Mars, and then back to the asteroid belt. Meanwhile, we want to be able to access all of our thousands of materials. I mean, we have gold there, over 1,000 gold, you know, like diamonds, 400 diamonds.
Yes.
If we need any materials, we want to use these, preferably.
It's no good being rich if you can't get to your bank account.
Exactly. So we want that. We want to be able to access it. We need an applied energistics system is one of the things we need. We need a cajillion things. So we need enough things to actually be able to set up an entire base elsewhere. So that's what we're going to be working on today.
You want some wool? Wool?
Wool?
Woolly wool.
Sure.
Fluffy wool.
Sure. That's nice. Lipsraney says, in her defense, the base didn't look that tidy before she was here. That's true.
You're telling me there's a huge puddle in this room.
That is true. Oh, speaking of a huge puddle in this room, Lipsony says sound and webcam seem to be out of sync. Is it still out of sync? It gave me issues for a couple seconds, but it looks like it should be fine now. If you reload the page, is it still an issue? That is the question.
Aha,
So,
I got through the door.
Excuse me. Oh, you got through the door?
Huh.
Nice. Lipsony says,
Yes,
looks
I
better
did.
now. Nice. All right. So, speaking of the puddle in this room, Livisanetti had an idea that if we could double height... Ooh, there's some wool over there. If we could double height the puddle, maybe the squid will start spawning automatically if there's oxygen.
That's
Now,
what
the
I've
oxygen...
been saying all along.
Yes, that's true. That is true. Also, we should move the oxygen bubble a little bit too, possibly.
Things don't like to go in barrels.
No?
I'm trying to put my chisel in the barrel and it doesn't want.
That's weird.
Well, actually, I should put trash in the trash can. Ah, yes, like this rotten flesh. No, not the door.
What?
I put the door in the trash can.
You have a trash can?
I have a trash can, but it doesn't want. It's a trash can that doesn't like to have things in it. It's a fussy trash can.
Is rotten flesh useful for anything?
For eating.
Anything else?
When you don't have anything to eat. I don't know. I can put it in my
That's
storage.
a good question, because it's pretty rare, but I think it's not very useful. Alright, so, as you can see, this automatic door is working very nicely. So...
Wait, it's rare?
Rotten flesh? Yeah, because we don't have any, we're in peaceful mode.
Ooh.
So, rotten flesh is extremely rare.
Then how in the world did you get rotten flesh?
I have no idea. But I think it's not useful for anything. Alright, so, so here's the thing. We need to automate the fluid side of this, because we need to get materials, we need to be able to get to build an entire base on Mars, and possibly somewhat in the overworld too. We'll have to see. So, the big question, if I can just exit full screen and click a couple of buttons over here, the big question is, how do we go about automating the fluids? That is the question. Do you have any suggestions?
Okay, so if you have a river, then you can get a thing that's not called a windmill. The other one. You know that
watermill thing?
Water wheel. Yeah, that thing. Yes, you can have that thing. And then you can power things with that thing. So if you want to heat the water up, then you can power something to heat the water up. Go mining for some coal. And you get some coal, and then you can heat the water up if you want some nice tea or something like that. You know?
Okay.
Just like that.
That has potential. Let me just exit this. I'm not entirely sure what you just said, but that's okay.
Can George help?
Who's George? That was a mistake.
He's my personal assistant.
Oh, yeah, the turtle. Yeah, sure. I made a mistake there.
I want to do some coding. I'm gonna be a coder.
Well...
I'm gonna have a code.
Alright, well, you better take some cough medicine for that code that you have there.
I mean, you're gonna need a backup coder. And seeing as I know nothing about coding, I should learn some.
Next thing I need to say is, rotten flesh makes entity sensor, I think. That could be helpful. Which you wanted for your automatic door. Ah, that's true. That's true. We might get around to that at some point. Oh yeah, how's your oxygen doing? Because I'm about to die.
Oxygen? Well, I just refilled it. Just before we started recording. I was a productive sheep.
That's good.
Usually you say a productive duck, but I'm a sheep too. I was a productive sheep, and I went and refilled the oxygen.
Okay. So, what we're going to do, in order to do this fluid thing, we're going to probably have to do a hybrid between this computer, which moves fluids from... Okay, it moves fluids from a crucible into a tank. And then that's as far as it moves it. But I think we're going to have to do a combination of that with the one downstairs, which is... Let me grab a computer while we're at it. Let's grab an advanced computer and grab a bunch of modems. Where can we find some modems? Modems. Oh, in my inventory. That would help. Okay, so downstairs.
I'm gonna help.
All right.
I'm gonna put on my inspection goggles.
Okay. All right, the sleepy sheep is ready. Let's see what we can do.
I am ready.
So we're gonna test this first. So I'm gonna put 2 modems there, and then put the computer over...
Am I doing something wrong?
No. Gonna put the computer on
It
top.
turns red.
Yeah, so we'll need to turn them both on. There we go.
There.
Nope. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's the thing, is that I'm not sure how to do this. Lieutenant says that two students feeling is back again. That is a good point. All right, so yeah, so I think we're going to need to do a lot with this program, and hopefully it's just a simple matter of changing some of the names and things to be able to use
What
fluids
would this
instead of
do?
items. Did you fill all these barrels?
Yep.
Oh, okay. We'll have to let them empty again. I'll go grab some dust for testing
What does
purposes.
this do? Background hello.
What does this do? That's always a nerve-wracking thing to hear.
Well, I haven't clicked enter yet.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a book. GEI bookmarks.
Lieutenant says one computer should be able to do everything for that barrel setup. Oh, really? How would we go about doing that? Okay, so maybe we'll forget about that computer. Lieutenant says, but two might be easier. Well, I'm all for easy. So, okay, so I think what we're going to have to do is whatever this program was called, going to have to copy it onto there and then change some things for fluids. So what was this called? This was called, in startup, nope. It was called barrel filler. Aha. This, I believe, was one of Lupus 590's programs, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just go ahead and head to the GitHub to check that out. Let's see what we have here. We have GitHub over here. Where's that? There it is. Found it. Oh, nope, that's the wrong bookmark. Oh, you're telling me I didn't update. Lupus 590, what was your GitHub link? I need to update my bookmark because apparently I didn't do that. So for those of you guys who are watching on the stream archive, the episode archive, whatever you call it, there's a link in the description. But I don't actually have a link here, which is a problem. Ah, thank you, sir. There's the link. Okay, so let me copy this, if it will let me copy. There we go, copying worked. And now change the link here. There, okay, so now I should be able to find it. Nope, that's the wrong bookmark now. Okay, here we go, there we go. Okay, so let's find the program. The program would be the barrel filler program. In the programs section, barrelfiller.lua. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and restart this guy. Going to go ahead and take this computer and input. Sleepy Sheepy has been here. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. I'm a sheep. Okay, I thought it was a computer, but apparently it's a sheep. It's a little bit confused now. Bah! That is true. All right. So I will need to do wget. We're going to get this program installed. Wget. So barrel filler is here. Aha.
Widget.
Wget this link.
Wget.
It has downloaded the program.
Computer/lua/rom/programs. That's a lot of slash. That's a lot of things.
That is true.
Text.
That is true indeed.
Download as barrel_filler.lua.
All right. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to not move it into the startup directory, actually. Let's not do that yet. Let's edit it first. So, edit, barrel filler. Let me rename this first. Name barrel filler to barrel filler _ fluid.lua. There we go. There we go. Okay, now let's edit it. So now we can keep them straight and not get confused by the different ones. So does this look fairly simple to you?
Let them be lopsided. Keep them straight. Huh?
Does this look fairly simple to you?
Huh?
All makes sense?
We shall say yes.
Okay.
Sleep seconds. Ay.
So this, as you can see, is slightly complicated. Why is this not... Oh, because there's water in there. Okay, let me go and put that in there. Let's let it...
Don't you want water in there?
Not yet. We're trying to set up the system to automatically put water in.
Oh, so you want water on the computer?
Yeah.
In the computer? Oh, I turned it off.
So, okay, so... as you can see at the top, there's the config. It looks for a source chest and a destination chest. Oh. We'll need to change this actually a
George,
fair
come
bit.
here.
Because here's the way this is going to work.
George, go. Okay.
You still there?
It's okay. George is fine.
Where is he?
George is fine. I'm carrying him.
Oh. Okay, that would
I
explain
wanted
it.
to bring him over here. Because maybe he can be useful. He can do something.
Possibly.
Can he be useful?
Not
what
really.
Can he do? Not really?
Not really.
No
okay, so...
jobs for little George?
No, well, I mean, unless you can find something for him to do. But this guy is better suited to the job.
I don't know what he can do.
That's the good
I'm
question.
a very inexperienced owner.
That is true. In case you guys are wondering, George is that turtle that she's carrying there.
Yep.
So, all right. So,
He's my little pet turtle.
Yeah. So how this is going to work? We need an input. So for the input, so this one, as you can see, takes items in, then puts them into the barrels, and sends them to the output there. Lupsane says, water part will just need a source. The destination part is not going to be useful to it. The source will need to be a tank. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. That adds an extra complication, because if we look at the recipes, what can we make with these barrels? We've got... we can take water, we can take lava.
Malformed.
We can take witch water.
I'm gonna put something in that.
Water. More water. Mostly water, but also lava. So how do we make that automatable, be able to switch between them?
No.
Do we just have two tanks?
Doesn't like that either.
You know what the ideal thing to do would be? Is if we could actually set up two tanks, one for water, one for lava, and then have a text thing to be able to switch between them. Lipsony says the source will need to be a tank. You might need to look at fluid mover for specifics. Yeah, that's quite possible. Quite possible. Okay. This seems very intimidating.
Not working.
Not working?
I typed in jet run, and then I'm trying to find something that I can put at the inside the little things, and it doesn't work.
So what wget does is it grabs from the internet. It grabs a
from the internet.
Code from the internet. Yep. So that's what I was doing.
So can I put like a website URL?
It would probably wouldn't download something that it could use, but like you can download. Like I was downloading Lupus09's GitHub links to different code and things.
It's a website I can go to. Website.
So wget is a bit more advanced. You might want to start with a little bit simpler of a task.
YouTube?
No, it's trying to download something. I don't think it'll work properly with YouTube in there. Perl malfunctioned. Yeah. Malformed. Yeah. So, okay, so, yeah, this, okay, so what we need to do, okay, we need an input. Let's get an input. Let's get a tank to start with. Lipsony says,
id.
Says, is Sleepy Sheepy in chat? Does she want help setting up George with the same programs that you have on your turtle?
I can get on chat.
All right. Sleepy Sheepy is on the way. Lipsonade says I could message her via Discord if she's happy with that. That's possible too. I think the stream chat is working well for now as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Where
what was I doing?
are
Oh yes,
you?
getting a tank. So we need a tank. Tank, please. Tank.
Thank you.
So what sort of what are we blowing up?
What?
Well, I mean, if we need a tank, then we obviously need a tank for something. So
We're gonna blow up your base.
all right. Fluid tanks will store liquids and gases for later use. Which kind of tank did we use? It wasn't an iron tank, that's for sure. It wasn't an ender tank, although it should be. What does it cost to make one of those?
Hello. Hello.
Don't have ender pearls. Blaze rods we don't have either. We could get relatively easily. Cauldron, iron. Also, if you want, you can do programming if you want. If you would rather, there is also this room needs to be double layered with water. So if you wanted to do that, that would be a thing too.
What?
It's up to you. If you want to do programming, that's great. Otherwise, this room here, we're trying to get squid to spawn. If you want to double layer it with water so that we're drowning every time we go through here, then that would be
so dig
also
down
an
or
option.
dig up?
Just add an extra layer of water on top.
Okay.
That's
I will do
also
both.
an option. All right, so all right. Do I have a disk drive somewhere? I don't think we do, because disk drive is fairly easy to make, but a floppy disk, that one requires, well, actually, I don't think we even have paper yet, which is a bit of an issue. They require different dyes. We have now got red dye. We can get that, but we don't have any paper. We probably have sugarcane seeds. But, yeah, actually, we could make floppy disks now. Or a turbine disk. Not sure that that's the same thing, but that's okay. So that would be fairly easy to do.
We actually used floppy disks before.
What?
We've used real-life floppy disks.
Yeah, we still, I think one of those computers still works. 20-year-old computers that uses floppy disks a lot.
Mine still works.
Yeah. I broke both of mine.
You went to try. Yeah.
Lupus and he says computers and turtles can go into disk drives. So we don't even need a floppy disk. Okay then. Tank.
But floppy disks are cool.
This is true. Okay, so let's set up a regular tank for now. What's on this tank cart? Okay. Regular tank for now, because later we're going to want an ender tank, but we don't have the materials for it yet, so we'll just swap tanks later. So, fluid tank. That requires a lot of glass panes.
Don't not understand how water works.
Yeah, because it's the second layer, it might be a little difficult. I don't really understand it either.
Some black.
So
it seems to me I've seen people like before. What was I saying?
I don't know what you were saying.
Like
That's
where
a good
they
question.
don't put blocks everywhere.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
Put blocks everywhere.
How do you build a second layer? That's the question. I think if I go like that and like that, I think that's the tank that we're looking for. Yes. This is the tank you're looking for. So.
No. You're supposed to say these aren't the tanks you're looking for.
No?
And what tanks do I get?
Many thanks for all your help.
Yay!
Let's see if it actually holds liquid. That's another good question.
Oh no! It's going
No, it doesn't.
everywhere. There's a
Going
leak.
everywhere.
It's going everywhere. It's going through the door. I don't know what to do.
Where? What?
I'm flooding your base. Over there.
Thank you.
Over. Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
I see.
Is that good?
Well, going through the door is not the greatest.
Exactly. That's what I said.
Oh, fence gates or signs. Fence gates would work because you can grab a fence gate and then open it, but it should block the water. That should work pretty well.
Okay. Okay, I will try and do that.
Alright, so now that our basement is flooded... Actually, it's not our basement. That's weird. Who would have thought that you could flood the main floor and not the basement?
But this isn't the main floor either. You have another floor upstairs, I think.
That's the upstairs floor.
This is like the... Oh.
Alright, so we
This
have...
doesn't feel like the main floor, though.
We have a tank. Let's grab some water to test this with. Ah! There we go. Slot 9. There we go. Okay. Time for some water. I can't get through. There we go. Okay. Put that in there.
It's a bit of a mess.
It is a bit of a mess. Shall I grab some extra buckets? That might be smart.
I have lots of buckets.
Oh, you want to hand me some buckets?
Okay.
I'll just stand in the middle of where the water's all flowing into, and then the buckets should all collect in this area. Oh, 6 buckets. Thank you.
Ah!
What happened?
I ended up going up the elevator.
Alright, so... I'm gonna grab... How many... Do I have... I think I have enough slots for all these buckets. Let's grab a bunch of water. There, okay. We are now good to go. If we can get through the door... There we go. Time to fill this up.
Oh! I may have just figured it out.
Figured what out?
The water. How to double layer the water.
Ooh, that's good.
I don't know, like, I figured it out, but I don't know what I'm doing.
No?
I don't know what I did.
I don't know what you did either.
Sort of. Like, I know and I don't know. I did something.
Says...
I'm not sure what exactly it was about it that did it.
It did did it? Okay.
What?
Can we have an extra fence gate here?
Sure.
That airlock won't be closing anytime soon.
Handy Andy's airlock controller opens on redstone signal. Players is within
What are you
and
doing?
dying. I don't know. Something opened today. Ah! Okay.
Fence says water needs 2 adjacent source blocks to have a flowing block turn into another source. You need an elevator in your room, don't you?
I do?
Do you?
Maybe.
To be able to go from here up into the rest of the base without having to swim through the water. Hello, automatic door. Thank you. Okay.
Well, then I don't have to shower in the morning.
Oh, if you go through the water?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. Alright, so we now have a tank, so we have an input. That's great. So, let's take this here. So we don't need the destination name. So I'll comment that out. Okay. Well, Sleepy Sheepy is drowning over there. We will go ahead and continue programming.
Did that fix it?
What?
There's still water over there. And I don't understand.
We need one here first, preferably.
Where?
No, those aren't fence gates. Those are fences. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I will go make some fence gates.
Back to the drawing board.
To the drawing board. Alright.
Alright, so, Lipsone says, you're both wearing the same spacesuits for days on end, so you both need showers. That is true. Well, we now have a perpetual shower in our main floor, so that ought to work for something.
Exactly.
Okay, so, yes, so here's what we need to do. We need this computer to be able to take the water from this tank that you can't really see right now because there's water below it, too. But there is water in the tank. We need to take water from this tank into all of these barrels, and that's all that it has to do. So its job is fairly simple.
4, 5.
But how to actually get it to do that, that's the question. So source name.
3,
So what this
4, 5.
is our source and destination. That would be the input and the output for the item one. So we have here a input. We don't need an output because this is not an output. If you guys remember from that computer, this is the input where we put the dust in. This is the intermediary step, might be a way to describe it. And then that's the output at the end. So, yes, we don't need a destination name. Let's delete that.
No.
And
Wait, what?
we have a sleep timer as well. Supersending says it doesn't count if you shower in the spacesuit. Well, that's possibly a good point.
Then you don't have to do laundry.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. Okay, so the code here. So I'm trying to understand how this works. We have, because I think this is Lupus 590's program, which, by the way, is, I think it's MIT licensed, open source, so you guys can play around with it if you want. So this is where it moves to barrel. So at the start here, so I'm going to try to explain what it's doing. So at the start here, it's setting the setting what the peripheral name is. I think this is because what this does is it automatically tries to detect what barrels are around so that you can add barrels later. So, Lipsone says yes, MIT license. All right. So this is just setup stuff. This first bit. So this adds a peripheral name. This down here adds names into the program for barrel, table, input chest, output chest, that kind of thing. Oh, I just deleted. I'm gonna comment that out because output chest will probably confuse it. What'd you say? Yeah, I heard that, but like, what's the issue?
Okay.
That's
As
not
a
an explanation.
personal plumber, I have a inspection question. So
Yes.
follow me, please.
Follow you where? This way?
Wait,
You mean follow me? Oh, this is looking good.
This way.
Which way? This way. I see. Okay.
Yes. There is water.
Yes.
Over here.
Yes. That's
Is there
supposed to be there.
to be?
Yes, because look
It
over the
is.
side without falling off. See how it's pouring all the way down to the void? That's so that if you fall off the base, you can hopefully catch the water in time before you're in the void, because there's a giant water stream, and then you can swim back up. So that's what that's for.
So there's a big mess here, though. Is there
Yeah,
supposed to be?
it's supposed to go that way. It's not supposed to go this way. So we can block this off here.
I take it up and put it back?
No. We'll just do this.
No.
There.
Oh. That is smart.
All right.
Very smart.
I am smart
Wait, I
on
can jump
occasion.
to the window. I think.
What?
Almost. I'm trying to jump.
Jump to the window? There's a block there.
Aha! I can climb up the house! And
Nice!
the outside of the house!
Nice. Oh,
Nice.
Yes, I did not tell you that this water is supposed to be there too. So let's grab this.
What? What
this water right here.
What wet water?
That's supposed to be there.
It's supposed to? Oh.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Maybe here might be better. That doesn't really spread it out anymore. Whoops! See, that is exactly why we have the water stream there. Did you fall too?
Yes, I did. Water streams are dangerous and safety precautions at the same time.
All right. So now that we are slightly safer, yes, we wanted to turn this into
Slightly
mycelium, which I think that Lupus590 said we need to put it on the grass,
This
if I'm not
room
mistaken.
is flooded.
What?
At least my room's dry. Your room you're working in is a bit flooded.
That is true. That is, you were gonna put a fence gate on it, weren't you?
Yeah, but there's already a fence gate, so...
No, there's a fence gate on the lower section, but not the upper section.
So this? Here?
No. Here we go. Where's my
No.
hotkey? There. Okay, see outside where the fence gate is? Just put one above it. If you can get outside. Haha.
Above it.
Okay, so, yes, so we do the setup code. Now this is the move to barrel function from where it says local function to where it says end. So that moves the items to the barrel. So we'll need to adjust that because it's trying to look for a chest and a item, but instead it needs to look for a fluid and a tank. So we'll need to do that. Change move to barrel. You know what? Let's do some commenting. So comment this out, edit this. Okay, next we have down here, we have function move from barrel. This moves...
So you saying...
What?
You saying I can get my own personal elevator?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay,
also...
I'll have to do some more building.
Also, here's another thing.
I will...
Is that you need to fix the other doors as well.
Oh?
Yeah, because if you see over here, the other rooms are flooded too. Well, this one is flooded. The other one's about to be flooded. I thought we had more light in here than that.
We're having lots of plumbing troubles.
Lots of plumbing troubles. Lots of plumbing troubles indeed.
Lots of plumbing troubles.
Yeah, because the problem is, for those of you guys who don't follow what's going on here, every time we open an airlock, then the water starts flowing through. And once the water's flowing through, the airlock won't close. So that's the issue. So we need to put fence gates in. Whoa! I see you've been decorating.
Huh? What?
This is quite the pattern to look at.
Huh? What? Where?
Once you finish with that fence gate, just come through here and you'll see.
Well, I'm already here, so...
Come on, see?
Oh! Oh, yes!
This is quite neat to see. Quite the exciting pattern.
I thought it suited the room.
It seems
nice,
to, I guess.
rocky,
It fits the whole
rock.
the water pool in the middle of the room thing very nicely.
Rocky rock.
I see you've got kind of a join here between the cobble and the odd-looking cobble. Okay, Lipus180 says, mycelium barrels might need to be wood too, so check them later. Okay. Lipus180 also says, video compression be like, you want me to what? Yeah, is it coming through okay, the video? Because once it compresses, it might not look quite the same as it does here. But it should. I haven't tested it under this extreme of a video compression load to do. Every time, because it's quite a complicated pattern, it could actually get kind of fuzzy for you guys. So just let me know if it is an issue. But it should be pretty much okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Technical stuff. Technical OBS stuff. So can you fix this door too?
What do you usually talk about? I'm gonna fix all the doors.
All right. I will attempt to head back over here and get into here. Aha, here we are. Okay, so yes, so we were getting a grasp on what this program is doing. That's the first question. So what is it doing? Function move from barrel. Ah, yes. So at first it moves from the chest to the barrel, or in this case, from the tank to the barrel. Second, it moves from the barrel to that chest, which we don't want this computer doing. So function move from barrel, let's just delete that whole function. Just delete the entire thing, and then find out that, whoops, we needed to keep it for some reason, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. Lifane says, it looks fine, but I happen to know that YouTube is not a fan of Minecraft's cobble textures on big walls. That is quite possible. You know, fun fact.
Fun? Where did you go?
Fun fact is that you need to actually drink a fair amount of water if you're talking for an hour straight. But another fun fact.
What's going on? Where did you go? You disappeared.
I'm still here.
Hello.
Another fun fact is trying to move a heavy chair on carpet is not the easiest thing in the world. But a third fun fact.
That's the squeaky chair. That's the chair I used to have that's really good at squeaking.
That is true. That is true. Thanks to the mic filters, I don't think you guys ever hear it. But another fun fact is that OBS has a lot of customizations, and I had to customize it for quite a while to make it look good enough coming through YouTube. And it seems to have done okay. If it's able to handle that texture very well, not this fence gate, but the one that's behind it over there. If it's able to handle that texture pretty well, then that means it worked very nicely. It's all about compression settings, all kinds of complicated things like that. So, speaking of complicated things like that...
Is this pedal supposed to be here?
What?
Is this pedal supposed to be here?
Which puddle? Let me see.
In the kitchen.
What?
It looks like a kitchen.
It does look like a kitchen. It has like sludge, bacterial sludge here, which is...
It's pickle juice.
I wouldn't recommend drinking it though. Different says, didn't hear the chair. That's good. That is good. Okay, so yes, so basically this puddle doesn't have to be here. It was just more convenient that, oh, the trapdoors actually blocked it from spreading farther. So, but that doesn't have to be there. This is looking good. So hopefully we'll get some squid spawning here.
I was I was thinking about the chair. What did you say?
This puddle doesn't have to be here. It was more of, oh, the trapdoors, the trapdoors block it automatically. So that was neat. Now, can I ask you guys a question?
You should... Yes.
The question is... Yes. We are both in spacesuits.
No to the bucket.
We're both in spacesuits with oxygen gear on. And we're going around in a vacuum environment. So why are we drowning? That is the question.
Good question.
That is indeed the question.
Minecraft physics.
Minecraft physics. Blame everything on Minecraft physics. So, okay, we have here... I see what you're saying with... Oh, wait a second. I see what you're saying with this being probably possible to just add to one computer here. Because this here... So what we're doing now... Now that we have taken out all of the extra code out of this, we have it finds out which chests are the input. We have it set some things for configuration. Then it goes down here, and it has a function move to barrel. We deleted the one that goes from barrel, but as you can see, parallel.wait for any, and it basically what that does is it... Wait for any function to happen. So there's two different functions in this case that it's running in parallel, running basically at the same time. It's waiting for move to barrel, and it's waiting for move from barrel, and whichever one happens to be a good opportunity first, it will do. So what we could do with this computer is very easily just set up a fluid add-on to this and add it to that parallel function, because it's the same program basically. So if we add it to the parallel function, that might work.
Add-ons to the
What?
You usually add on an add-on.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of add-ons, oh, did you I gotta keep an eye on you.
I'm making my elevator.
Yeah, and you're also exposing it to meteors hitting the ceiling.
Well, you
So,
built a thing up there, right?
well, look above you. You expanded in a direction. Oh, the door, automatic door again. You expand automatic door again. You expanded in a direction that doesn't have a roof. So, one moment, I will build you a roof. You may proceed.
The problem is that this place is a bit awkward.
The problem is when sheep just start randomly building things when you're not paying attention. That is the problem around here. And
So
I have an alarm going off. There we go. Let's pause that. Okay. Gonna make some more obsidian here. There we go. Off to a good start.
I don't like this block.
What?
I think. I have a lot of this block though.
How did I get a lava bucket back? Weird. That is weird. That is weird indeed.
Jump up the elevator shaft.
What?
I can just jump up the elevator shaft.
Nice. All right. Oh yes, I went to get obsidian and I got buckets instead. Okay, let's actually get some obsidian here. That would help. Let's go for 15 obsidian. That sounds good. All right, time to expand the roof. Expand the roof. What do we have here? We have. Fill in the corner. Where did you build exactly? I'm not entirely sure. What's the issue?
Ooh. I am inside a thing.
That's descriptive of a lot of things. What are you referring to?
The water. And then there's the lava tube right by.
Oh yeah? You seem to have found the lava production room.
It's very full of water. It's dark.
I will have to see what you were referring to. Which obsidian was it?
I'm confused. Oh wait, what?
I am lost. Oh, it's this one. There we go.
So then this
shiny
goes
obsidian.
Here.
Done. All right, this now looks good.
So then, but that's still in the basement though.
And while we're at it, should we fix that?
That can be one way.
I don't know. Kind of looks nice with the obsidian around the outside. Although I have no experience as a as knowing how to make things look good, so that is an issue.
That's my specialty.
Yes, that is much more your specialty than mine. But I think, let me just double check. I think we actually.
It's not a ginger tea. It's not a mint tea. It's a specialty.
That is true. Let's set. Is it this?
No, come back here.
No, it's not.
Here we go.
This
is a good spot.
Can we get? Where was?
This is my. It's like the.
Oh, it was this.
What's
there
it
we
called?
Go. There. Those look kind of like power wires, which make it interesting. Livable says.
It's like a shaft. Like
no, that's not what Livable said.
It's like a.
Said. It's a trope that programmers have no art skills. The opposite is also a trope. That is quite possible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't
That's
know
very
whether
much
to...
me. I'm not much of a math person.
That is true. Vote of confidence. All right. Yes. What I came
It's
over
very
here to
plain and
do.
simple. Yes, that is true.
Well, I like to be agreeable. You said that you're not great at math, so I just agreed with you.
Okay, it's a deal.
All right. Yeah, this could get a meteor caught on this, but I think it's not going to make much of an
What's
issue.
it called?
What's it called?
The vent. That's what it's called. Okay. So come to the. Hang on. I need to see which room this is.
Come to the hang on.
Okay, go
I thought you said come.
to the room. Okay, the room with the trees, and then over by the door. Okay.
Okay. I'm just
And
fixing this momentarily.
okay. You're almost there.
Well, that is the wrong design, but it'll have to do because we don't have any more obsidian in our inventory. Okay, you said you were over somewhere. Lupsony says it makes computer game creation difficult. Games require art and programming skills typically. That is true. Okay, where are you?
Come.
I'm trying to, but where are you?
Come to the door. Come near the door, okay?
I'm
Near the door.
I'm near the elevator.
The door. Not the elevator, the door.
I'm near the door. Which door are you referring to?
Not that door.
I know that because you're not here. Which door might that be? Oh, there's a random
door.
block.
I think. Yes, the door. I think no. Go to the left. Little.
You think
yeah,
no?
Yeah, right there.
That's a pretty
right
good
there.
description.
You get in
What?
there. No, you're cold again. Come. Yes. Okay,
I'm
okay.
confused.
Whee!
Oh,
no,
hello.
You're in the wrong door. You're in the wrong room.
Well, you told me to go here.
No, the other one with the trees. All the trees.
Okay. Well, let's try this
Go
again.
near the door, okay?
Take
near the
2
door.
and action.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, is this like an automatic trap door?
It's a
Ooh.
vent. It's a vent.
Could you put... Hang on.
I'm like a mouse. Whee!
What about... Can we put... what's it take to... what's it cost to craft a tripwire? Tripwire hook. Ooh, it's actually very, very cheap. We might already have some, actually. Let's check around the chests. I think we already have some. Not there. Oh, we have one. One is not particularly useful. Nothing there. Nothing there. Ooh, there's 2. Okay.
I have my secret passageways. I'm gonna be a secretive sheep.
Alright, and I will help you now that I know where your secret passageway is.
You just wait. I
Okay.
will have more secretive passageways that are more secret than this secret.
Okay, so here's an idea. If we... What
I need
happens
this to be disguised as...
if I put this here? Let's move this. Let's set up a tripwire. Will this activate the trap door? That is the big question. So... That there, and where's the string goes? Here. Okay, so I'm hearing the tripwire activate, but it's not activating the trap door because it needs actually to have a redstone connection to it. So if we can break that, if we can then
There's
a
a
block?
block in my face.
What? Oh, you just
There's a
broke
block
the
in my
tripwire.
face.
Or did you? Yeah, I think you did. Yeah. Can you fix the tripwire?
Way.
Well,
How do I
How
fix
else do you
the
expect to have an
tripwire?
automatic secret door? Lipsony
You don't
says...
think I can just click it? Click. No.
Lipsony says... Sleepy Sheepy makes a secret passageway.
Hello.
Also Sleepy Sheepy tells the only other person in the known universe about it. Well then.
But it also goes down here.
Okay, so what if I break
I like this room.
Yeah, you know what? This might work
I think
better.
this is my favorite room. Other than the sheep room.
I am making a mess. Just in case
What
you
else
wanted
is
a news bulletin of the day, that's your daily news. I am making a mess.
Well, I'm also good at making messes, so.
Yeah, but you're not actively
Very
making a
fair.
mess. Do you have the tripwire? Can you hand me the
messes
tripwire?
just happen.
You stole the tripwire!
I did? Oh,
You must have.
here you go.
Thank you.
There you go.
Alright, we need to get this actually properly set up. Put that there. Does this actually work? Or do they have to be both facing... I think they have to be both facing the same direction. Yeah. Okay, let's grab that. Tripwire. Nice. Okay. Should be able to... Whoops.
I need some sort of a thing that can disguise it something. Door.
Okay. So, as I
What is
said...
this? Paper wall.
Should be able to... Whoops. Pretty good at doing that. Ah, there we go. The tripwire hook is reconnected. Now the only issue is how do we get... First of all, how do we get this covered? I'll let you work on the covering of it, but what I want to do is try to get this connected to the redstone. Which is easier said than done. We don't need this here anymore. So, gonna go ahead and put this slot 6, there we go, this down there. And that down there. Okay, so, what's outside here? Probably the outside wall. Yes, that is. So, that won't do. So, hello, you're pushing me over. I'm trying to get up. Thank you. Okay, so as you can see...
You're welcome.
or you're gone. Okay, never mind.
Oh, you're showing me?
No, that's fine.
I thought you were showing the audience.
No. Why would I not show you something? Unless it was a secret trap door.
This is technical.
That the only other person in the universe isn't supposed to know about.
I will come up with more things. Don't worry.
That is
Actually,
true.
I think I had another secret passageway before. I forgot about it. I don't know where it was.
Well, that's why you had it before you forgot about
that
it.
One too. I'm not very good at keeping secrets.
Right?
Trapdoors! George is mischievous!
Yes, okay,
George
so we
likes
have
to open my trapdoors.
that up there. Okay, so I think if we send the redstone around this way, might work. It needs to hit that block there. So if we can send it... No?
Oh.
A different way might be better?
It's falling. Come here.
Come here? What for?
Thank you. The block.
Oh,
the block
is it
was
blocking your way?
Away. Yeah, now I can't get up. Don't worry. Never fear.
All right.
Sheepy will figure it out.
Eventually.
Eventually. So far, it's not working.
All right, I think. What's up?
My oxygen! I forgot!
You're dying!
Again!
You're out of oxygen!
Yeah.
Oh, did this just... Oh, this just worked. Nice. Okay. So we're off to a great start. I think. Hey.
I can breathe.
Nice. That's always good to hear. Actually, I think if I put this here, then we can run the wire a little shorter if we just run it that way. Then it should theoretically be pointing the right direction. Yes, it is. That is great. Okay. Gonna grab this chiseled block there. Oh, there's the extra redstone. Okay, yes, so what we have here
To
now
my secret passage making.
is an aluminum block. There we go. Alright, so this should theoretically work. If we go ahead and jump... it opened the trapdoor for us. Only thing is it doesn't open for the way down, but that is okay. Can you put a pressure plate on top of a tripwire? Ooh, how's that for a question? Do we have stone? We don't have stone, but we do have wood. So let's make a wooden pressure plate and find that, of course, it does not go on top of the tripwire. So, okay, so I'll leave it to you.
Places.
What?
You don't have enough places for secret passageways.
I guess you'll need to build some.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so come take a look at this.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm coming.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so
Hello.
if you see, there is a tripwire. There is a trapdoor. If you watch me go through, it opens the tripwire. It opens the trapdoor when you're trying to go through. It's an automatic exit.
What about when you're trying to get down? Oh. There we go.
Nice. So that is that. So we're off to a good start. Now the only thing is obviously having a random tripwire hook here makes it a little obvious.
I will fix that.
Yeah, so you might want to fix that somehow.
Good.
Lieutenant says tripwires are hard to use effectively. They end up being too easy to see. Yeah, that's... I mean, this is about as easy to spot as anything can be. So... yeah, so... Oop! Okay.
You're in the way.
Well, I was. But then you punched me, so then I wasn't in the way. So that solves that problem.
Sure does.
Need to find out... do we have on the list, because if you guys see, up top on the roof, we have the need to eat an apple. We also have the meteor section of the roof is getting close to being broken right through. So once that breaks right through, if we are gone, we'll be having our machines run while we're gone. But if we're gone, then that's not great, because that means... oh, we actually had a tree grow on the roof. That's interesting. But yeah, so if we're in the overworld or if we're on Mars or something, we want our machines to keep running. We don't want them to get blown up by meteors, which means that we need to get this whole roof protected properly. Need to dig out that meteor and fix that properly before we go. Need to add that to the list. Is that on the list? That is the big question. Let's see.
Do we
Make
even
a rocket.
have a list?
What?
Do we have a list?
Yes, I have a list. We need to make rockets, ender chests, paper, end cake, multiple end cakes, ender pearls, armor and weapons, sword and shield and bow and that kind of stuff. We need to bring many blocks, ender chest for valuables, extra oxygen, and that is just for the end. We need to prep for the Mars fight. Bring a turtle with an infinite pickaxe. Bring oxygen, trees, collector, pipe, wire, compressor. Prep rocket materials, except dash, because dash we get from Mars. Craftables, compressor machines, fuel and loaders, etc., etc. Prep AE quantum ring for remote access to our items. Trunk load the base. Connect reactor to fuel. Bring turtles for mining, and fix roof, protect meteors. That sounds like we're protecting the meteors, but hopefully something makes sense here. So, okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that is on the list, so that's good. So it's time to head back downstairs. Don't need this pressure plate. Whoop. Don't need to go back upstairs. Do need to go this way. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, I see you are in your secret room. Actually, you know what? I might end up using your room more than you do. Because I like to be able to get places without having to swim. That's the thing. Although swimming makes it interesting. But yeah, that's a good way through. Oh, I see the totally not obvious random block right here.
I
Is
think
there?
a slab would do better, but I'm lazy.
Okay, let me make a slab because you can't make it out of chiseled stone apparently. Make it that way. There we go. 6 slabs. Break that. Put a slab down there. There we go. Oh, okay, so apparently if you're running, you just go straight up sometimes. Sometimes not. Okay, that's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that happened that time. Let's put that there. There, that should work. Now we should be able to... Is there no way to automate the opening of this? Okay, no way to automate the opening. But it can automate the closing, which is great. This one should really automate the closing too. But that's another thing.
There.
We need to get back to our main point of the episode.
What is our main point? I have no idea what we were doing.
Well, at
Oh,
least
we were
my main
doing
point of
something
the
with
episode...
the
What?
buckets.
What?
We were doing something with the buckets.
We were doing... Why do you have a random exit to the outside here?
I'm trying to make secret passageways.
Well, it's not exactly a secret if it's right there.
Well,
Oh, wait a second.
I'm working on it. I'm new in this business, you know?
You're new in the spy business.
Exactly. I'm a spy sheep.
I see how it is. Where is... There it is. Okay. Okay, I know what to use this for now.
Use what for now?
Use this for. There. Thank you. Goodbye.
Mhm.
It would be helpful, actually, if we had a couple of them. So, yeah, so I'm just going to go and make second one here. I mean, you can remove these if you want, but it just is nice to get through this
Well,
way.
this is where the elevator's supposed to go.
Yeah? Well, I mean, they move up and
Yeah.
down a little bit, so that ought to account for something, right? Sort of an elevator.
It elevates and it falls down.
That is very true. Okay, time for the fluid moving thing. So, what we're going to do is get a chest, a double chest. No, not a double chest. Get a tank. There we go. That'll be good. Okay, so we don't need that computer there. So what I'm going to do is move... Ooh. Moving the tank means... You know what? As a temporary
What?
measure, since this isn't even the tank that I'm looking for, Livable says... That's why she's also a duck. The duck thing is a cover to infiltrate the ducks and spy on them. A sheep in duck clothing.
Shh. Nothing to see here.
All right. That is true. So, yes, so I'm going to go up this way.
On my...
And you know what? Your secret passageway is actually very nice. Oh, there's oxygen going this way. Why? Going
I
to the
must make
trapdoor.
more passageways.
Okay, so yes. So what I'm gonna do?
Look at the
What I'm
little
gonna do is
turtles.
I'm gonna
They're hard
get
at work.
a modem connecting wire. Oh, I already have some. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Back downstairs.
I'm
Back
gonna find all the
back
nooks
downstairs.
and crannies. It's like when you play hide and seek.
All right, here we go. So now that we have a modem connecting wire, what I'm gonna do? Door. Hello. Thank you. Okay, there we go. The automatic door has a mind of its own. Okay, we're going to connect the two networks. That computer is going to be offline for now. Let's rename barrel filler fluid to add a work in progress label at the front, which basically tells me that it is not done.
Aha!
Okay, and shut down. There, so that one is down. So this computer should now have access to this tank.
Perfect.
And we should be able, if I actually toggle the modem. There we go. Okay. So now I should be able to take this and add a function.
This will be complicated.
Yes, it will be complicated. So let's start here. So edit startup / barrel fill. Oh, let's rename. Okay. Rename startup / barrel filler. So rename the barrel filler program to I think we have to type in startup again, right? So instead of barrel filler, let's say barrel filler. I'm trying to think of a shorter name, but fluid
Sam.
items.
Sam is a shorter name.
Sam is indeed a shorter name. Fluids and items. Okay, that will have to do. So startup / yes. Barrel filler fluids and items. It would be helpful to have a shorter name, but that is okay. So let's edit startup / barrel filler fluids and items. And let's change this. So let's add a variable. So we have the source chest name, the destination chest name. We also need the source fluid name. Local source underscore local source underscore fluid underscore tank. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great minds think alike. Okay. Or well, I think also amateur minds think alike too. So.
Huh? What?
Isn't it true that amateur minds think alike too?
Yes.
So okay, Minecraft. Whoop, where'd it go? Here we go. Minecraft : GC space. Oh, wait, there's a space in there.
Well, we are
I don't
in
think...
space.
Oh, do we have to? Oh, wait, we use quotes. Okay, that'll work. Minecraft : GC space fluid tank underscore 0. Is there a space between fluid and tank? I'm confused. Well, let's start here. Minecraft : GC space fluid space tank underscore 0. Not sure how it can be an underscore 0. That's the big question. Because don't we already have a tank somewhere?
We have lots of buckets.
Ooh, Lufisanity says click on the peripheral name to copy it to the clipboard. That is a good idea. Copy to clipboard, and then paste it. Will it paste? That's the other question. Paste. Oh, it does. Ooh, nice. That is helpful. That is very, very helpful indeed. Okay, so what do we have now? We have a source name, we have a destination name, we also have a source fluid tank. I should say name. That would be helpful. Source fluid tank underscore name. Okay, so what do we have now? We have source fluid tank
That's
name.
a very exciting name.
Name! Okay, so we have... there's some setup code here. I don't know if we need any setup code for the fluid tank. But hopefully it's good enough. Wait, input chest, output chest, do we need some for the fluid tank? We might. But let's start making a function. So there's function move to barrel, function move from barrel. What we need is a function called, if we go down here, local function, spell it properly, function. This would be called move from, whoops, actually let's make it beside the move from, no, move to,
it don't work.
oh, okay, let's call it local function move.
How will I make vents?
Fluid to barrel. 3 R's in barrel.
Barrel.
Barrel. End.
Barrel.
Save. What?
It don't work.
What don't work?
Look. I grab one of these, okay? No. Gimme.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. So I put it here. Okay.
Okay.
Think. It don't work.
That's the lying down thing. I think that's a 1.16 thing. I think. I don't think it works in this version, the 1.12. I don't think.
So I can't make proper vent. Can I have my
No.
trapdoor back? Oh,
Unfortunately, I mean, you could send a turtle through the vent. At some point, we'll be able to get the whole teleportation pads, which would be great.
I have it. Ooh. But I need secret passageways.
Let me just see what types of doors are there. Because an iron door would be a lot of fun to play with right here, but it would also look too much like the surrounding blocks. So that wouldn't be too helpful. Okay, yes, so back to here. Back to the point. Back to the point.
Back.
Oh, now we have a chicken. I knew she was an imposter. Alright, so, I frankly have no idea what I'm doing here, so let's try to figure this out. So,
Are you Frank?
Frank?
Yes.
Well, I'm
Frank
commonly
and
known
me.
as Robert, but frankly, Frank might work on occasion. Lipton says lying down would be from swimming, so 1.13 plus, as that's when swimming changed. Okay, unless it's specifically a 1.16 bug thing. I think it was a swimming thing. Not sure.
Yeah, it was from swimming.
Okay, so move to barrel, move fluid from barrel. So input chest. So I think we're gonna need probably. I'm just trying to understand what Lupus 590's code does here. But I think in the setup code, which is everything above this line, I think in the setup code we need something, possibly. Lupus says I think 1.13 was the water update. That's quite possible. That sounds about right. Okay, so what does this add peripheral name here do? Do we need this? Add peripheral name. It takes in 2 inputs, peripheral name and wrapped peripheral. And then it takes wrapped peripheral dot peripheral name equals
here.
Peripheral name, return wrapped peripheral. What? I have no idea what those lines do.
My secret tunnel.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
I can't
get in.
Well, you're not supposed to.
Hello.
Hello?
I have rescued you.
Thank you. Can you use torches in this game? How do you even have light?
How do we have light?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that is a very good question. How do we have light? Okay, in this room we have... Oh, oxygen setup invalid! Bah! Goodbye! Need to get some oxygen before before I die. Let's go in the oxygen-filled room to get some oxygen. That would be a good start. Uh-oh. I do believe we have a duck who is planning things. That's what it sounds like. Okay, we will have to keep an eye on that.
It's my secret spying hole.
Are these arc lamps just really, really, really good? Because we have one there. Nothing in here at all. Over here, we have nothing in here either. Are they just that good, or is there something funny going on here? Because the only place that we don't have enough light is in here, I think. Right? Oh, we have enough light now. Well, it gets dark in the corner there. That's weird! Weird, 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 I tell you, it's weird indeed.
Weird things.
Unless light comes through the... That is a good question. Where does light come from here? Is there a light up here somewhere? No, there's no light up here anywhere. There's a hole into space there, which I should probably plug up. Yeah, so let's plug this up. There. We've got obsidian above our heads, I think, right? No! Do we? Wait, what? No, we don't have obsidian above. Oh, I need to fix that.
It's bright outside.
Can't jump. Yeah, it is bright outside. Maybe there is some natural light in the asteroid belt, however that works. Okay.
I need some kind of doors that look like walls.
That is true. I mean, if there's no doors that look like walls, you could make a wall that looks like doors.
Wait.
That's possible.
Okay, how do I make a cable anchor?
Cable anchor?
That
would be... That's a good question. That would be for the cable facade. Let me just go to the roof. Whoops, that's not the way to get to the roof. There we are. Okay. So now that we are ready to fix this little dilemma here. Okay, so yeah, cable. Cable. Okay, so these cable facades, can you actually walk through a cable facade? These, I think they have to be suspended on an ME cable, which means that you can't walk through it very easily. Cable anchor is made from a Certus quartz cutting knife and some form of ingot, it looks like. So... yeah, so that's the thing. So, okay, time for the obsidian. It's time for lots of obsidian right over here. Is this far enough over? Yes, it is. Okay, that's good. Let's actually match it up with that over there. That's the next idea. So we'll just basically make a giant hat on our base.
A hat?
Basically. So, there's some of that.
Not working.
Not working? What is not working?
No. I'm trying to grab onto the ladder. It will not let me.
That is a concern.
Need me some more wood.
You should complain to the manufacturer. The ladder is defective.
I'm the manufacturer.
Oh. Well, you should complain to yourself. There we go. Okay, we have quite a few meteors here. That's a lot of meteors. Whoa. Okay, yes. So, now that we have that roof patched up, then we shall be good to go. Yes, we were going... Oh, I remember. I remember what we were doing! We were avoiding our work! That's what we were doing. Okay, let me remove this. And remove this, because those are places that meteors could land and blow things up, which is not great.
Blow things up.
This is a risky move, but can I jump onto that thing and then jump back to the water? Maybe not. I don't know. I have a lot of stuff on me right now. That's not the ideal thing to do. There we go. Break that. That has been broken. Okay. What do we have now? We have a roof is what we have now. What?
I'm gonna make another ladder.
I just want to point out to people, that actually what these blocks are is aluminum blocks, which is made from 9 aluminum ingots. That is because we have so many materials that we are able to build out of metal blocks, which is really exciting. So that is a job well done in terms of our massive machine there to produce metals fast. That is nice. Okay, let's fill that in there. Let's fill this in there.
This. No.
There. Okay. Nope.
No,
Okay.
go down.
Let's fix this. Let's replace that with that. There. Now we no longer have an oxygen leak over
Just a
there.
question.
Not that it really matters yet, since we don't have that kind of a healer yet. I mean, we do, but it's not set up properly. What?
I found it. I found.
Hello.
No, you stole my other secret passageway. I found a tin decoration wall.
Yep, that is what the whole base is made of. Actually, what is it made of? What is it useful for?
But
That's the
it's
first
a
question.
wall.
Tin decoration wall? Where? What? Oh, tin
It's a
decoration
wall,
wall.
it's not a
Oh,
block.
that's unusual. It's made from tin wall blocks, and tin wall blocks is made from compressed tin and some form of stone. Yeah, interesting. Want one? Here you are.
Sure. Oh, I'm coming.
I'm falling.
Well, I'm falling because I was coming up and then you're going down and then now we lost each other.
But we found your secret passageway. There you are.
I'm not very good at keeping it secret. That's why I need wall blocks.
Time to
Well, I guess
try
this is kind of a wall block.
attempt number 3.
But I need something that's a door. Yes, attempt number 3. So I have
And
this way,
see
goes this
how
way.
long until I find that thing.
Exactly.
That is the big question.
Probably won't be long.
We shall find out. Okay, we have
shall.
quite a mess of a storage system. Okay, anyways, back to the point. Back to the point. Back to the point. Lipsony says, to be fair, it's hard to keep hidden with those big double doors.
It's supposed to be disguised as a closet.
Just a normal
Didn't you
closet,
read
nothing
the
to see
signs?
here. Yes, I read the sign now.
Precisely.
All right. Time to continue this. So, yes. So I have no idea what this add peripheral name function does, so hopefully we don't need that. I think this is the one that detects what the barrels are. That's my guess. Okay, so moving on, we have barrel table. We don't need to mess with that. We have input chest and output chest, so we probably need a input tank. Local input fluid tank. Okay, is equal to what?
This room.
Peripheral dot.
Do I have the sheep?
Wrap.
I have the puddle room.
Yeah, what?
I do not have the sheep room. Next objective.
Peripheral dot wrap. Okay, so source name. So okay, so we'll call this the same variable. So we set the variable up here. So this tells us what is the tank that we're looking for. What is the tank name that we're looking for? That is basically what this is. And now we're telling it to actually look for it down here, I think. Or no, we're calling it a different thing. We're changing the name to input fluid tank. So peripheral.wrap. This would be source underscore fluid underscore tank underscore name. And close bracket. That should be all that we need. Theoretically, should be all that we need. Okay, so we now have so input fluid tank. We also have source fluid tank name. Okay, so now that we have this, basically, what?
Never mind.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
Okay. All right. So so now that we have that, so now we need to move fluid to barrel. So this is going to be a little more difficult. So what we're going to have to do This one, move fluid to barrel. So this is calling it by a name. So the fluid tank is now called input fluid tank. So now what we need to do here is we need to move to barrel, move the thing to the barrel. So basically copy the move to barrel function, but modify it a bit for being a fluid instead of a liquid. A fluid instead of a item. There we go. That makes more sense. So let's go check. Since we have, yeah, so
fluid instead of a liquid.
Yes, fluid. Yes. We always speak proper grammar around here. There's no place for people who have improper grammar. What?
Oh, do we?
That is the question. Do we? All right. So, simple fluid movers. That's what this is called. So, edit simple fluid mover. Let's take a look at how this thing moves fluids. Ooh, this is actually a fairly simple fluid mover, as the name suggests. So, destination name, source name. Do we need a destination name? Oh, I think we have our destination name does something different. Okay, so anyways, destination source.
It doesn't make any sense.
What?
It doesn't make any sense.
That
a
is.
Trapdoor is smaller than a slab, but you use more wood for a trapdoor.
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
This is true. You have good observations. Livani says you could modify the existing move to barrel function as you will be looping through the same things. Oh, you're saying just add fluid into the move to barrel function. Ooh, that's an idea. Okay, yes, so how do we move the fluid? So we need the... we just put this line in, source equals peripheral.wrap source name. So now here's the function that moves the fluids here. So there's OK and source tank are variables. Pcall source.getTanks. Hello. If I don't know what the getTanks is doing, I'm a little confused on that. But if OK and source tank and source tank 1 and source tank 1 dot name, then I'm a little bit lost. We're going to need to break this down bit by bit. Lieutenant says you might want to read the fluid mover stuff from GitHub, save you going back and forth to read it. Possible. Okay, so fluid to move. Oh, okay, so I don't know where source tank came from. Oh, source tank came from... Wait, what is pcall? That tells us a lot. Source.getTanks. So basically, when it does this here, this source here, it's referring to this. So first thing it does, we're trying to understand how it moves the fluids. So first thing it does is sets the name of the source, which is Minecraft : block crucible 0 thing. So that's the name of the source. Then it wraps that as a peripheral, so it becomes a peripheral, and so puts that under the name source. So whenever it puts source down here, we're using that peripheral. So use that peripheral, which happens to be the crucible in this case, dot get tanks. So checks the crucible and it checks the tanks in the crucible, I guess, because it must have invisible fluid tanks.
I need some couple.
Then it takes that and puts it into the... So it does a pcall on that, whatever that is, or maybe it's PC all. That's possible. I don't know what that does. That would tell us a lot, but it tells us what the source tank is and tells us... OK basically says if there is a tank, I think. Lieutenant says pcall is protected call. It's a Lua thing That means that Lua will catch any errors caused by the function passed to call. Okay. So, pcall, so, okay, so, basically protected call. So basically it checks the source, checks the peripheral. Hello? What's up?
Hello. Come.
Come.
Go to the sheep room.
Sheep room?
Go to the sheep room. Yes.
Okay.
See if you can find me.
See if I can find you.
See if you can expect where I'm going to come from.
Okay. I am now in the sheep room.
Okay.
I see your name tag going down. You're going the wrong way. I'm in the sheep room over here. The sleepy sheep room. There's beds and things because it's a sleepy sheep room.
No. The other sheep room.
Oh, the other
The
sheep
sheep
room.
plural. The sheep plural.
Sheep plural room.
Mm-hmm.
Sheeps.
Sheeps.
Is that a word? Sheeps? Okay, yes, guess
Sheep,
where guess where you're gonna come from, you said?
Sheep. Yes.
Probably... Hello!
Hello.
Greetings! You now have another secret passageway that you just showed me.
I do.
So let me jump up here. So you have a nice ladder. I see how it's precariously positioned properly beside there. I can't think of another alliterated word, but there's it's properly positioned beside the void so that you can very promptly proceed to fall into the void if things go wrong. That is very helpful.
Into the premises.
Yes, fall into the premises of the void. Huh. Actually, these are some pretty neat tunnels. Pretty neat navigation methods. We can't get down.
Stuck.
I'm not pressing a button. I'm not pressing any buttons. I just keep jumping. What is going on with this gravity?
Here, I will go here. There you go.
Okay. Apparently it won't let us both go down at the same time, so not entirely sure why. But that will have to do.
Do you want some more water? I have buckets. I have buckets of water.
I'm good for water if you unless you want to fill the tanks more. But okay, so yes, so Lieutenant says protected call. It allows for I already said that. No, I didn't say that. It allows for error handling. Really, I should handle the error, okay, being false, but I don't bother in that program. That is actually very good to know. That would make things a lot easier. So, okay, so you said modify the existing move to barrel function as you will be looping through the same things. That is quite possible. So what does this do? This does I would have to understand. It's difficult understanding somebody else's code. That is what people say. And I'm going to sound like I know what I'm talking about by repeating what other people say. So, okay, so let's
repeat what the experts say.
Pretty much. Let's forget about that. Let's just head upstairs. And I love how your pathways look very nice, very fancy compared to anything else. Yeah, compared to what I've made, maybe just the aluminum and the chiseled stone and all that, they make it look nice, I think. But it's a little awkward to climb through.
All over the place.
What?
Well, you can't be fussy when you're being a secret agent.
That is true. Loop28 says, the for loop with the input chest, you'd probably want fluid in the barrel before items. Oh, okay, let's take a look at that now.
Nom, 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 nom.
I love how this elevator just takes us underwater. Does it actually open the water to downstairs? No, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, so all the way over here back into the back into the room. Hey, what do we have here?
Whee!
We have, okay, so, yes, so loop setting says the for loop with the input chest. So this is the input chest loop here, this one. You probably want fluid in the barrel before items. Yes, that is true. So,
Oops.
I see you're looking in the computer too. Um, so, well, input chest up
I'm
push.
gonna mess up all your calculations.
Where are you going? I'm okay. Oh, you put an entire while loop in one line. I didn't know you could do that.
What? I didn't do. Did I? I
No,
didn't do that.
Lupus 590 did that. And if I was not as tongue-tied,
Okay.
it would be easier to say. Lupus says maybe having such a central room having water in it was not a good idea. That's possible.
Budget cuts.
Budget cuts. Yes, that is true. We say that and then have a sheep building secret passageways all over the base, but that's okay. Okay,
Well,
so
they're not that pretty. It's the budget cuts.
that is true. Okay, so this checks the input chest size. So what is the input chest? The input chest is here. So okay, here's my question: is do we need? There's a while loop and a for loop. Do I need to put stuff inside the for loop, or do I need to put stuff like put a second for loop before the for loop? If that makes sense. That is the question. What is your opinion on the matter? Where are you? What is your opinion on the matter?
I don't know. I'm confused.
You're confused? Background alias? What is going on here? At bios.use multi-shell. What are you doing?
I'm playing with it. I'm pressing it.
Leave it to a sheep to discover things I had no idea existed before.
This is cool.
I have no idea what this is.
Oh, he can carry things. He can carry
Items, yeah.
a fishing rod. There you go.
Lupsone says budget cuts somehow gets a big pool of water, or room of water that very heavy thing that space agencies don't like putting into orbit. Yes, that is true. Well, we're not exactly in orbit, so we don't have to worry about that too much. But I have no idea what Sleepy Sheepy's doing here. But
I'm trying to find something that works. I want my Sam to do something.
It depends what you want to do with it.
Ah.
I mean, you can type dance. It'll do
Left.
something if you type dance.
Left.
Okay, I don't know which to put first there. What or who in the world?
Right. Enter.
Something. I heard you squeaking in the other room over there. Okay. So
I can make him do things. Go left, right, left. There.
You can have him go up, move different places, go
up,
different places as well.
Left, right. Out of fuel.
You sound like you're giving marching orders. Left, right, left, right.
Can I feed you?
You want some fuel? I will get stuck in the automatic door.
Hungry.
I will get some fuel for you here.
Okay.
Let's see, 5 buckets. Ooh.
I like George.
I have way too much in my inventory. That is a problem. Time to drop some wool, drop some dirt, drop some bone meal, and block of charcoal. 6. What else can we drop? We can drop Asteroid rock. Fizzled cobblestone. You know what? You are doing much more in the decoration department. What?
I'm dying again. Don't mind me.
Okay, I won't.
Whee!
All right.
Ouch.
So I have lava here. Yes, fuel. Okay, fuel for the turtle. Fuel for the turtle.
There we go.
The fuel. Lipsony says, Happy Ducky says, turtles like to eat the same things that furnaces do. Blocks of charcoal are cheapest. Blocks of charcoal, lava actually, in our case, is cheapest, but blocks of charcoal can be pretty good too.
Lava.
There. 5,000
like
fuel. That should be
spices.
enough for a while. What?
He likes spicy foods.
Lava?
Hot foods.
I don't know. I've never eaten lava. Have you?
No.
I wonder what it would taste
He
like.
can
That would be interesting.
withstand lots of spice.
Lipsony says, although lava is also cheap. That is true. Okay, so what were we doing here? We were getting into complications here.
Come,
We were gonna try. Okay, so this basically what this does.
To the restaurant.
Oh, I see what this does. This cycles through the slots in the input chest, which is this. So that's the thing. Outside of that,
hello.
Cycles through the barrels.
Hi.
Oh, so while it's
Where's
okay,
the
so
restaurant?
while it's cycling through. Hello. What's going on here?
My little personal assistant is hungry.
What? I just gave him some fuel.
You did?
Yeah, yeah. I just gave him
nice of you.
5,000.
Okay, George.
Skill points. Lufsane says eating lava sounds crunchy. That is a good point. Good point indeed. Okay, so what this does, this function move to barrel, we want it to move items and fluids. What it's doing here is this for loop basically cycles through all the barrels, if I'm not mistaken. So it cycles through all the barrels, and for every barrel, we want it to basically push items from the fluid tank and from the chest. That's basically what we want it to do. So, yes, so what we're going to do is set up a for loop. So this for loop cycles through every slot in the input chest. So basically, if I understand correctly, it selects a... Did you fill these up again, or did I fill them up accidentally somehow?
I filled them up.
Oh. No. Do not fill these up. We need them to be empty.
But you told me to.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
You did?
What are you talking about?
What can I do to be useful? And you said, maybe fill the things up. I think.
I don't remember saying that. Oh, no. I meant the... Oh, I see what you're thinking. Okay, here. I will put them back for you. I was saying fill this tank up.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. So there we go. So if you can empty all these, now that I filled them back up for you, don't mind me. If you can empty all these and put the buckets into that tank there. No, wait, you're going to fill that before you empty these. You want to empty these. These things.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. We're off to a good start. Okay, so I think I understand this now. So we need to... So basically what it does is it selects a barrel. So let's say it starts with this one. So it starts with that one.
Buckets.
Then it goes and we want it to try to place from this tank into the barrel. And then we want
buckets.
More buckets.
I made more buckets.
All right. Then we want it to do the cycling through this chest, every slot in this chest, to throw stuff into the barrels after we do the fluid. So let's put... do we actually need a for loop here? Because there's only one tank. So I think we don't need the chest.
Poor George is confused.
I think there's only one slot. Do we need to cycle through it? That's the question. Let's check that upstairs. Let's see. Head through. This is actually a nice secret passageway. Well, not so secret, but it's a nice passageway. Easy to get away. Easy to get around places. Okay, so what does this guy do?
Ah,
This does... So checks the source...
it's supposed to be a trash can.
No, what about a trash can?
I have a trash can in my room, but it only stores water.
Lupsone says... You should be able to copy a part of the fluid mover and paste it into the move to barrel function. Okay, so which part? That's the question. I need to understand, and we need to understand what is going on here. Obviously, Lupus590 understands it because he wrote the program, but we need to understand what's going on here to know which part of the program to copy. So, there it's setting the source tank. Then we have, if there is a source tank, then... Okay, so OK must be if the P call, the protected call function worked. So if it worked, and if there's a source tank, and source tank, not sure what the 1 is, and source tank 1.name. So basically it checks the name of the source tank. Then I don't know why it checks the name of the source tank, but that's okay. So then fluid to move equals source tank 1.name.
Okay.
Lupusani says lines 8 to 11 from fluid mover are what you need, I think. All right. I think you already have.
To print a book.
What?
It says feeling creative. Use a printer to print a book.
Yeah, you can print books.
Ooh! Can I write on with using George?
I have no clue. No clue how that works. Lupusani says, I think you already have a blank line at the right part to insert. Okay, let's try this. So what does 8 and 11, what did you say, 8 to 11 do? That we know what we're copying. 8 to 11 here. 8 is here. So local, okay, source tank, protected call, source.get tank. So basically it sets some things up. Then if all those things are set up properly, then the fluid then it moves the fluid. Oh, this must be checking the name of the fluid in the tank. Maybe that's what it's doing, not the name of the tank, but the name of the fluid in the tank. Why is there a space there when there's no space there? Somehow it works. So anyways, so it moves the thing, and then 11 is source.push fluid destination name nil fluid to move. Okay, so this basically moves the fluid. Okay, I think that's about it.
Good job, George.
Lupusani says, Happy Ducky the Third. If you have a printer next to George and edit a file, he will offer to print the file.
Ooh. So can I write a story?
I don't know. How does it work?
How do I make a printer?
Look up the recipe.
I will do that.
Requires some form of stone, some form of glass pane, and some form of dye, it looks like. Dye is pretty hard to come by right now. Oh, no, bone meal. Bone meal works. You can use bone meal to make a printer. Or lapis lazuli. Alright. Back to the point. While you are doing that,
what about
I'm
glass?
copying 8 to 11. Lupus590 gave a copying link. So I'm going to go do that. What?
Glass.
Glass? Yeah, just grab some form of glass.
Yeah, but where do I find the glass?
In the glass place.
Meh.
What kind of a response is that?
Sand chest.
Meh,
This
doesn't
is
tell
your
me anything.
sand chest. You have no sand in it.
Below
should've
the
said
furnaces.
Below the furnaces.
The manual-ish furnaces. In the oxygen bubble room.
Okay.
There should be lots of glass in there.
Okie dokie. Nope. Down.
Lieutenant says you will need dye to print. The color of the dye will decide what color goes onto the page. I wonder if bone meal will work.
Can I draw?
I have no idea. That's a good question.
If I can print things, I can print pictures.
Alright, I will copy the lines here. Copy lines. Can I do a paste?
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Looks like it worked. Did it work? What happened here?
Stone.
I don't know what I just did. That's never a good sign. Lieutenant says, Happy Ducky the Third, there is a paint program. Not sure if it can use printers. That's true, there's a paint program.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to try that.
I should have thought. Somebody who draws things for Instagram might appreciate a paint program.
Yeah!
Oh,
Where's
Lieutenant
the
says,
stone?
what?
Where's the stone?
In the same furnace chest, I think.
Furnace chest?
Where you got the glass from?
Oh, okay.
Lieutenant says, multi-line pastes don't work. Ah, that would be the problem. I'll delete that. Oh, I see a problem. Wait, do I see a problem? I'm confused. Whoop, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're back to normal, I think. I think this looks like it did before, except for an extra, extra line. Let's delete all those extra spaces.
Haha! I have a printer.
Haha, nice.
Haha.
Alright, there we go. Now let's try copying again properly. That's the thing. So, copy one line at a time. One line at a time. Copying from the upstairs fluid mover program into the downstairs this thing program. There, that's the first line. New line.
Printer.
Let's actually make an extra line.
Okay.
Do
I need paper?
Whoops.
Paper.
What is
going
on here? Why do we have so many extra spaces? What in the world?
Paper wall.
This is absurd.
Paper. Do we have
simply strange?
Oh, this is absurd. What is absurd?
This. We seem to be misaligned on our tabs somehow. Not that it really matters. It just bugs me. That's all. Okay. So we've got.
Can I put a smiley face?
Sure. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right here? Oh, no, not here. Not here.
Okay.
I thought you were still on your computer. What?
I said I'll leave you be.
All right. Lieutenant says I would insert a few blank lines and then paste in each line from the fluid mover. That is the idea. Okay, I will copy it without all the spaces. That sounds like a plan. Okay, so there's the first line. And here is the second line, I think. Here's the third line without spaces, not copying with spaces, because this makes it a little more sense.
Do we have any sugar cane?
That is a good question. Do we? I think we have sugarcane seeds, but do we have any sugarcane? I do not know.
Sugarcane is sugarcane seeds.
No, the sugarcane seeds need to be turned into sugarcane.
Huh. Ah, it's that Modpack again.
Yes.
So
it is that Modpack. We're still playing the Modpack. All right, so I think
Because I
that
think,
that
do I need to
is
use paper?
that.
Okay, so how do I
now.
draw? Do I type draw? No.
Type in
I
paint.
type paint. There's no such program.
Okay, so I think this should work. So what did we just paste in here? That's the first question.
Paint.
We just
Paint.
pasted.
There we go. No. Paint.
Okay, local. So checks
Paint.
okay, checks source tank equals p
It,
call, protected call, source.get tanks, so checks for the tanks. Then it does, if it's okay, we have a source tank, and the source tank has a fluid in it, and I guess is what that's saying, and the fluid name is something, exists basically. If the fluid name exists, then we know there's a fluid there. So if the fluid name exists, then the fluid to move is whatever the name of the fluid is. And then source.push fluid into the destination name. No, not into the destination name. Don't want destination name, we want the barrel name. Libsonian says the p call to source.getTanks will need to change so that it uses whatever you named the tank peripheral. Okay, same with the push fluid call. Okay, so push fluid, the changes to whatever I named the peripheral. So changes to from destination name to what peripheral did I name it? That would be the barrels, I think, because it's trying to move it into the barrels. So barrel table, I guess? Barrel table. Let's try that. Okay. Off to a good start. What are you up to?
Doesn't work.
You've been quiet for a while.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work?
It doesn't work. No.
No?
No.
Oh. Wait, what? I'm pressing the arrows and... Okay, I selected a different program. That's the problem. Okay, let's see. So fluid to move. So that looks right. But, so we have barrel table, I think. Libsonian says...
You need to come see
push fluid
George.
call. Okay, so... what did you say? You said... Lupus 590, size and face palms. I'll let you figure it out. All right. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. We'll see. So you said he called to source.getTanks. So that would be this one here.
You have my apple.
Source.getTanks. What?
You have my apple.
Just get some apples from the apple chest. You should have quite a few there.
Okie dokie.
So source.getTanks. So what are we trying to replace that with? I'm slightly confused. Indeed.
But what's the paint program?
Well, that's...
I do not understand.
Source.get. I will take a look at that in a second. Source.getTanks
Okie
is
dokie.
what? The tank needs to be the input fluid tank probably. Okay. So get tanks probably change this to am I doing this all wrong?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Input fluid tank. I think grabbing the thing from up here. We either have to grab it from here or we have to grab it from up here, and I'm not sure which, but I think it's from the second one. Lipsonius says same with the push fluid call. I think I just changed push fluid call, didn't I? Fluid to move. Oh wait, do I have to change fluid to move? Lipsonius says change source to input fluid tank. Okay, I think I just did that. Lupsonian says, then Lua will tell you what's wrong. The P call would eat it otherwise. Eat it? Eat what? P call Input fluid tank dot get tanks. Oh, okay. Well, we just put this in the wrong place. So, let's put the get tanks back, and let's change this. I see what the issue is. Okay, after you pointed it out, now I see what the issue is. Input fluid tanks without an S. There we go. Okay, save. Now I think we have everything. If it says, whoops, that should be pcall input fluid tanks dot get tanks. Capital F on the fluid. Yes. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, yes. I got a capital F on the fluid. So I think this is what it's supposed to be. Barrel filler fluids and items. Let's see. Exit. Is this going to work? Directory startup slash. What's in here? Oh, so it's the startup program. So let's just go ahead and restart. Okay. Barrel filler fluids and items.lua 28 attempt to index global source a nil value. What in the world is going on here? Edit. Startup slash barrel filler fluids and items. We need to check line 28. 28 is way down here. 28 is source.push fluid. Barrel name nil fluid to move. I don't know what's going on with this, but Sleepy Sheepy, you said something.
Yes, it's not working.
The says
I did paint.
you don't have it all right, but Lua can now tell you what's wrong, as pcall won't be hiding the errors. Sometimes called eating errors. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I'm gonna die. Need oxygen. Need oxygen. Oxygen.
Oxygen.
Oxygen. That's what a ostrich says. Wait, that's not an ostrich sound. Is that a crow or an ostrich? I'm confused.
I don't know.
I don't know, but either way, it's oxygen.
Oxygen.
There, refill those automatically. Lipsonian says, yes, I already read that.
My printer.
Oh, you're trying to do a printer. Okay, so let me see. Where is your printer? Where is your printer?
No, both. I'm trying to get the guy to paint.
Paint didn't work. Paint in all caps didn't work. Paint didn't work either, and paint question mark didn't work either. Bra? No. Lipsonian says, you don't have a source that's left over from simple fluid mover. Also, the destination tank, the barrel, is not right. See how the item part does it. Is paint not a program? I thought it was a program. No such program. That's weird. While we're figuring that out, I'm going to quickly adjust this. So, line 28.
Alright.
You said, don't have a source. Okay, source. Push fluid. From which is the source? That's the question. You said, I don't have a source.
Sorry.
That's left over from simple fluid mover. Oh, I see what you're saying. Also, the destination tank, the barrel is not right. Okay, so the barrel destination thing is not right.
Put an apple.
And the source, so this word source here, not right either.
Put a bucket. A bucket. Some wood.
Are you reading the chat, by the way?
Some sticks. No.
Because Lipids590 is talking to you, and I keep reading it to you. Not that there's any problem with that.
The chat.
Alright, so source, I need to change this name. Can I just drop it?
Okay.
Let's just try deleting it.
I will type in programs.
I think.
Okay.
Destination tank, the barrel is not right.
LCD.
Barrel table. Oh, okay, I see.
Craft.
So The
Drive,
item part
equip,
does it how? Input
FG,
chest?
help, list, monitor,
Push
multi-shell,
items.
programs,
Barrel dot
clear, damp,
peripheral name
edit,
dot slot. Where does it get
excavate,
barrel from?
go, idlua,
Barrel.
mutted, paste bin, reboot,
Barrel
BG,
is defined up
copy,
here,
delete,
I think.
reject,
Is
exit,
it?
GPS, label, McDur, move,
Are you talking nonsense again?
redstone. I'm attacking nonsense.
Oh, this
I don't see
barrel
any
here
draw
comes from
program.
here, I think. Okay, so if we put
Oh wait, there's more.
barrel dot push fluid, I think that is right. Lieutenant says
Type.
the last
Type,
time you
type. Let me
changed
try that.
source, it
Type.
to input fluid tank. Changed, I think, to input fluid tank.
Type.
Barrel if
Type.
from a for loop. What? I have a feeling I read that all wrong. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So, okay, so you said, what was it? The destination is not right. This is the fluid to move. Barrel table is not right. Barrel, wait, no, I'm confused. This isn't supposed to be here.
Me too.
You're confused too?
Is this the wrong type of turtle?
Is it a yellow turtle? Colored turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be the right one. Let me change this to
I
barrel.
don't see any paint anywhere.
Peripheral, and copying from the other part. Name. Let's see if that works.
Programs.
The tank should push to the barrels. Which side does the pushing? Which side does the pulling?
Programs, multi-shell, clip, craft, suppose craft.
I don't know what is going on here. Okay, let me look up quickly.
Redstone.
ComputerCraft wiki.
Mm-hmm.
ComputerCraft wiki. Let's look up the push fluid function. Push.
Okay, let's try craft.
Fluid.
Requires a crafty turtle.
That's not a function. Oh, because it's plethora, must be. Plethora wiki? Maybe? Lipsone says the tank should push to the barrels. No one pulls for the fluid part. Oh, Lipsone, thank you, sir, for a what looks to be a wiki link, I think. Ah, okay. Push fluid. Oh, okay. So push fluid to this thing, barrel.peripheral name. Limit is nothing. But then that's nil there. And then the fluid is here. So the fluid to move is right, I think. But then this is supposed to be where we're pushing to.
Monitor.
I think. So barrel.peripheral name. What's that called? Barrel. Where we're pushing to. What is where we're pushing to called? Where we're pushing to is called. We're pushing to the barrels. So that should be right. I think. Huh? I'm so confused. Are you confused too?
Me too. I'm confused. I do not see any draw, paint, something program anywhere.
Lupsveni says you have everything right except that you need to push from something.
TF8.
I'm confused.
Try
that. Look at the fluid mover again, or the item part. Okay. Tell me I have no idea what's going on at all. Which is... Actually, I was gonna say that's true, but that's not quite true. Because I think we understand hopefully the rest of you guys understand to a degree a lot of what's going on here. This is like confusing. Okay, so here's the item part. Here where I'm looking here. This is the item part. So it
The official
does
website.
input chest. Oh, input chest dot push items. I just have push fluid. Okay.
TTP.
Input
S.
chest dot. Nope, that would not be input chest. That would be what's it called here? It's called input fluid tank. I see. Input fluid tank. Fluid tank.
No, it doesn't work.
There, save.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Now, does this work?
It doesn't work.
It does work. I think.
It does work.
Is it working? Oh, yes. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. There's water appearing, turning into dust, and it's getting taken out as clay.
Ooh,
It's difficult to see because we can't stand up on top of things.
automating.
Yeah, it's automated.
Automating.
So we can add whatever fluid we like into that tank. We can add whatever item we like into here. And then it automates it. Nice! All right.
So I can put a bottle of water?
No, that's not how it works.
Okay.
All
That is
right.
good! We have success!
All right, now I can full screen. All right, now, yeah, see, if you want to put things, if you want to use this automated machine, we also don't need this here anymore. That's for sure. So let's grab that. If you want to use this automated machine, then you just put the fluid in there, this tank, see? And then you put the items in the chest there, see? And then it produces the output, see?
I see.
Lupinate says, there we go, now you have it. Yes, thank you, sir, that makes a lot of sense. Lupinate says, I would make another system for lava so that you don't have to mess around with having two different fluids. That's possible. That is... that might actually not be a bad idea. Yeah, maybe do that. Maybe a second layer. But wait, sorry, you were saying something.
It's not working.
Where are you?
I cannot find it.
Hello, where are you? Hello. Greetings. What's up?
Hello. It's not working.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get it to draw.
Okay. That I'm a little
to search
slightly
up
confused.
YouTube at the same time.
So yeah, so apparently it doesn't open a website like that. I am quite curious though. If we do a wget on this, what does it do? Download it. Wait, did it just edit what? Edit. What did this do? Okay, this is what happens. It's only 26 lines, so I'm not entirely sure what it got here or what it didn't get. Or
Is this the YouTube homepage, but in coding language?
Well, that's what I would assume, but I would have assumed that it would have been longer than 26 lines, unless it goes for days and days and days and days to the right.
What would happen if we edited it?
With how well, I think it's downloaded a copy. With how laggy this is, I'm guessing that it is quite wide. So yeah, okay. Okay. Well, let's delete that. I don't know. I took my hands off and it's still moving. It's really laggy. No, it downloaded the code. It didn't make it playable. But wow, okay, that is I'm not touching anything still. It's just the lag. It's just still moving.
Oh wow.
Lipsonade says yeah, another system for lava. Maybe paint is not on turtles. Oh, maybe it's on advanced computers. That's possible.
I have an advanced computer. I'll have a computer desk.
I think this may have
This is my
downloaded the
desk.
entire YouTube
standing on my desk.
homepage. Okay. Well, let's let's delete that. Oh, and I can print it too. Okay, great. What just let's delete that. Delete youtube.com. Okay. There we go. Lieutenant says you also have some barrels wrapped twice as they have 2 modems on them. Also, you have a function that is empty and never called. Well, I didn't say our program was perfect. Some barrels wrapped twice as they have 2 modems on them. Yeah, I should fix that. Also, you have a function that is empty and never called. Yep, that's the YouTube homepage. Yeah, okay, so it's only like 16 lines or something, but it was, wow, that was surprisingly easy to do. Okay, let me just, before we look up Paint, actually, here. Advanced
Wait,
Computer.
can we make it so we can play, we write code and then we can create like a video game?
That is possible. I don't know how to do it, though. It is quite advanced.
It's not supposed to go there. You gotta put it on my desk.
You can move it.
I will move it.
Okay, so yes, barrels wrapped twice. That is probably not ideal.
Here we go.
I'm going to move these. And this.
I need a chair.
And you can move the tank. Gonna move the tank.
Move the tank.
There we go. This tank can go here. Alright. Now, the ideal thing would be to get water connected to this. Is there a way... Wait, we could use a turtle to put water into this, actually. That would be interesting. Oh, that would be interesting. Hang on.
Huh?
Let's put this up a layer. Hello, that's the floor. Let's repair the floor. Where is our floor block? In wall block. There we go.
Now I have a chair.
Nice. Okay, so,
Okay. Draw. No. Paint.
wait, below this is
Paint?
Asteroid. Wait, I don't really want a puddle in the floor. Although, maybe that's not much of a problem. So let's put a puddle in the floor. There we go, okay. Fluid tank here. Wet.
I can draw!
Oh, nice! We found paint!
How do I erase things? Oh, if I right click. This
Ooh.
is so cool!
Nice!
Wait, can I print it after I draw? Can I take my printer and I put my printer?
That is the question.
I had a lot of I was storing random things in my printer.
Lipsonina says that's the code for YouTube that gets sent to the computer when you ask for YouTube. Your computer then does stuff that ComputerCraft doesn't, that makes it look like what you think YouTube looks like. Lipsonina says, yeah,
What?
That code that we saw was actually the YouTube homepage that the regular computers will translate into like graphical stuff, but that was just the code side of it.
So we can't get it to translate to graphical, can we?
I don't know. Lipsonese says, Happy Ducky the Third, do you like tic-tac-toe? Type this into the shell.
Tic-tac-toe?
So it says get and a bunch of stuff. Oh, I think it's wget, right?
What shell?
Don't you know turtles have shells?
That's true. I'm drawing Bubby the Buggy.
What is that?
That's my character.
Oh yeah?
Bubby the Buggy.
I can't remember. Did you put that on Instagram already? Okay.
And on YouTube.
Oh, yes. Okay, I just wasn't sure because I knew you were drawing that stuff. What?
No spoilers here.
No spoilers. Spoilers go on cars. All right, so yeah, so what we're doing here, we're just simply grabbing 2 buckets. Grabbing 2 buckets of water. Did I mess that up? No, I didn't. Okay. 2 buckets of water. There we go. This can make an infinite water source.
Oh yes.
This will be very
Wait,
simple. This will
tic-tac-toe.
solve
I'm going to finish.
a lot of extra complications because we have infinite water, which is nice. So this can go here.
To finish this.
What are you saying?
I am going to finish this, and then I will play tic-tac-toe.
All right. I will get a turtle. Let's head back upstairs. Turtle should be somewhere around here. Do we have single tree farm? Don't need that. Can redo that because we already have tree farms elsewhere. All right. Here we go. Whoops. That would be above the door. This would be in the door. Okay, so here's the idea. Here's the idea is that we can put whatever we want in this chest for items. If this one is always for water, we can have an infinite water source with a turtle with a bucket that is putting the water into the tank, which then gets used by this system. That is the idea. So let me put some dust in there so that it uses up those waters so that it's clear of water. That's the idea. All right. See what's going on over
drawing tablet.
here. See, this is how you tell that Sleepy Sheepy is an artist. By the way, check out Sleepy Sheepy on Instagram, link in the description. But yeah, this is how you tell because certain peculiar people are not so good at drawing as that. But the Sleepy Sheep is. So that is nice. Gibson says there's a few more games from the treasure discs on that repo too. Okay. Not entirely sure what you mean. Terminate this. It's auto done something. What's in the startup directory?
I like ComputerCraft.
Yeah?
Yeah! You can draw!
Delete.
And you can play games!
Startup / single tree farm. Label set. We want to name this guy. He's named single tree farm right now. We want to name him water mover. Water transport. Let's do that. Transport. There.
Mom just brought me my drawing tablet.
Thank you. All right. So, what do we have here? We have. Okay, so we can take this thing. What?
The only problem is I don't have a USB port.
Oh.
I mean, I can unplug my mouse.
Automatic door.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, so this thing needs some buckets, actually. Needs quite a few buckets. Or just one. One may work. Does one work?
Oh, I gotta show you something.
What?
What happens when I try to play Minecraft with my drawing tablet with my pen.
All right.
After I finish this picture.
All right, let me know.
Oh,
so, okay, so this turtle needs to use that one bucket to move items to, you know what, let's fill in the rest of these slots with cobblestone so that the bucket never accidentally winds up in the wrong slot. Lipsodane says, I seem to remember that turtles can't put water into the tanks from a bucket. That's not good.
How do I save this?
Follow the instructions.
How do I save the picture? It says press Control or click here to access menu.
Yep, so access the menu.
Oh, save. Huh! This is cool!
Nice!
It's like a computer!
Yeah, it's really nice.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. Wait, what? It actually works? What?
What?
It actually works.
Oh, your drawing pad works?
Yeah. Last time I guess I've gotten better at it? I don't know. But last time
I notice your head's moving quite a lot.
Well, yeah. Well, I was fixing my fingers were to be around my pen a little better. This is cool. I can draw.
Nice.
I mean, it's the last time I tried this, I was like, my head was spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning.
That has to do with the mouse not being in the center exactly because of the drawing pad complications like that. But yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
but now, oh, I know what it is.
What?
Maybe not. I don't know. But maybe because I was already using it, I exited, then it's like already got figured out where the middle is.
Maybe. Liftanity
If I go over
says.
here, and then I go over
Liftanity
here,
says, I've tried
go here,
Minecraft with a drawing pad. It was an experience. Is that how you describe it?
Certainly. Well, if it happened like last time, then certainly.
All right. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, you should definitely try it sometime.
Like, it's not going weird like it should.
Now, why is this not...
It's disappointing. But also pretty cool.
Oh,
Okay,
barrel block does
now
not
I
exist.
need to
Oh, because
play.
I replaced it.
Need to play a game. It's just hard
Okay,
to
so
right click.
Fluid Tank 1. So that's... I don't know why it says block barrel 20, but what we need is Fluid Tank 1.
I can't right click.
Source Fluid Tank name is now 1.
I
Exit,
can
restart.
only left click.
There! This should clear out the water out of the system. Theoretically. Okay, let's see. Water bucket. Turtle dot...
No.
Drop?
Let's unplug this.
Let's try that. No space for items. Turtle dot... what else do we have? We have attack, back, compare, detect, dig, down, drop, equip, item inspections and stuff. Get selected slot, inspect, native place. Oh, place. Let's try turtle.place. Whoops,
Okay.
that would be the control key, not the shift
So
key.
now, did you see my drawing? Did you look at my drawing?
What? Let me see. Let me see. Nice! That indeed looks nice. I'm gonna save that. Does it print?
I saved it already, but I want to print it. I don't know how the printer works. Do I need paper?
First thing is we need a print option. I'm gonna try restarting this because it might grab the printer. So let's open path.nfp is what it's called. Edit.
It's a lot of numbers.
Path.nfp.
Oh.
What? What just happened?
That's my picture. That's my picture.
Yeah, something
Without the
corrupted.
colors. I'm also dying.
Everything's going wrong at once. Yeah, so what happened here is when it's saved, something corrupted. I don't know why. Path.nfp is a kind of weird name, so not sure what that's about. But so now it's showing the number value of the color. So this is technically the picture. I don't know if there's any way to fix this, but this is why it looks like you can still see the picture because it's all the numbers instead of the colors. Liftanese says you opened it. Oh, you opened it in a text editor. Open it in Paint again. Oh, okay. Let's try that. Let's try exit.
This is cool.
Let's try Paint. Path.nfp. There. Okay.
Ah.
Oh, that's how it works. So it just creates a grid of numbers and letters, and then those represent colors. That makes sense.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like seeing black and white, but it's like numbers.
Yeah.
Imagine if TV was numbers.
Print. Nope, you can't print from there. But if we edit it in a text editor, there's a print option. Printer out of ink.
Printer out of ink.
What do you
Can
use
I
for
put
ink? I think it
lapis?
was dye, right? Because ink sacs are
I
very
have
rare, but
lapis.
does bone meal work? Let's see.
There. I
Oh,
put lapis.
oh, lapis. Yeah.
But will that make the whole thing blue?
I don't know. Uh, is that enough
We can
lapis?
only try.
Printer
I
out of
have no
paper.
idea.
Oh, we need
Paper.
sugarcane.
That's the problem.
Wait a second,
See, that's
sugarcane.
what I was saying. We need sugarcane.
Well, you want to build a sugarcane farm?
Okay.
We have been. Oh wow, we've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes already. Okay, so Lips days
How do I build a sugarcane farm?
says imagine if TV was numbers, so the Matrix is possible. Paper is white,
Like
bone
if
meal
the
won't work.
graphic,
Okay. What?
like if the graphics were, like just like the picture, you know?
That would be neat. I didn't know
So
you could open
instead
it
of
in a
colors,
text
you
editor
have.
and it would look like that. That would be interesting. That was interesting. Okay, so
Cool. This is so cool.
we have been streaming for 2 hours and 41 minutes and 11 seconds. And so that, especially those 11 seconds, that makes it too long. So, oh, hello, what are you doing here? Oh,
I'm
nice.
building a sugarcane farm.
Oh, that's actually pretty smart over here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So sugarcane farm going here. You're going outside of the obsidian range again, but I guess I can cover this with obsidian again. So, next episode, the plan for next episode is to fix Sleepy Sheepy's mess again. Put the obsidian above the platform. That is one thing. Also, if we can get this printer working, get her picture to print. This actually looks really neat like this. Yeah, so get the picture to print.
Yay!
Oh, you could actually. Here's an idea. Because you see how these are different letters. This is on the hexadecimal system, I'm guessing. Base 16. So my guess is that if you put two letters that are very similar next to each other, it may not be obvious at the first glance that there's a difference. So I wonder if you could do a sort of secret picture type thing. Like, for example, 8 and 9 are pretty close together. If you had a bunch of 8s and 9s mixed together here, would that be easily detectable? Or is there a way that you can make it look so that if you open it in a text editor, then you don't see something, versus in a paint editor you do see something? I wonder if that makes any sense, if that's possible
Like a
for
secret
messages.
message?
Yeah, because I think only the advanced computer here will show it in the paint program. So if you open it on any other one, it would show the text editor. And could it be like a hidden secret message kind of thing or something? Spy work there.
Ooh.
That's one idea. Ep42 says, I believe that item frames work with printed pages. Ooh.
Item frames.
Yeah, so you could, like,
So I can hang it on the wall.
Yeah. That would be amazing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
So next episode, the plan, unless things change, is to attempt to get the printer to work by building a sugarcane farm, fix Sleepy Sheepy's mess over here, extend the roof again. Thank you for building the sugarcane farm. Just details I have to work out around it.
It's
so
dark
that
over here.
What?
It's dark over here.
Yeah, so we'll need to fix the light, fix the roof, and get this thing to print. And we also want to get this turtle somehow, maybe a turtle, maybe not, but some way to get the water into the tank so that we don't have to worry about that with this. And then probably, hopefully, build a second layer of this with lava so that we can put lava in and out and make all the lava recipes. That may or may not be what we're doing next episode, those like 5 things or so. That is the plan. That is the plan. That is the plan. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. And any last words?
Ha!
Any last words before I? Whoa! You really go flying when I do that.
You hit me with a sword.
Well, I said any last words, and that's what people do after any last words, right?
Oh, okay,
Here,
okay.
you want you want an apple?
Dramatic. Yes, I do.
Here you go. It's behind you. I think you already have it.
Oh, okay. My last words. That's a good question. My last words are, computers are kind of cool.
Well, I'm glad we're on agreement on something. Also quite complicated.
Yes. But if
All
you
right.
can draw them, they're cool.
That's the thing. The way to sell Sleepy Sheepy on a computer is if you can draw on it. That is very true. All right, so those 5 things. Next time, fix the sugarcane farm, fix the roof, fix the lighting, get this thing to print, get some pictures up on the wall, hopefully, dance with the turtle at the same time, and also get this thing to get some water into there and get an extra row of lava barrel things. That was hopefully 5 things, or else we need to go back to arithmetic next episode as well. So, see you guys later.
Bye.